Hello everyone, welcome to Thought Bubble. Short disclaimer first of all, that's as good as the gameplay is going to get from me, so yeah. So for the past few days, just like millions of other people across the world, I have been playing the Battlefield 1 beta. I am relatively new to Battlefield. I did play the Battlefield 4 campaign last year, but I really didn't do much of the multiplayer, mainly because I thought the multiplayer was just a little bit too confusing. But so far with this, I have actually been really impressed. In this beta there are two modes, the Conquest and Rush. Conquest is the staple of Battlefield, with its huge sprawling map, multiple tactics, vehicles, different classes, and all each have their different uses, made for actually some very enjoyable matches. However, I did enjoy the Rush mode more, mainly because it does have actual objectives to it. Plant the bombs, destroy the targets, and then move up. And it's that moving up to new battle areas which I did really like, which gave you, again, new tactics, new sightlines, new equipment available. It just made for more enjoyable gameplay and also helped keep the game moving along. As with any other Battlefield game, there is multiple vehicles as well. I did try the vehicles, ground vehicles. I did try the air vehicles as well, only for about 20 seconds or so, and I very quickly gave up with that because trying to fly a plane with a keyboard and mouse is extremely difficult to do. I did try horseback as well, but again not for very long and mainly to just get across the map. With the Conquest mode, I actually did get to drive the train too, and at least for this particular map, that was one thing that did stand out. I really do like how the train gives the losing side a bit of a boost to try and make the game more even playing field, and trying to make the gameplay a little bit more balanced, especially for people such as myself that are not very good. The beta itself actually ran very smoothly. Gameplay was very smooth, didn't see any big glitches, just the usual people dead in midair. I also had no problems with matchmaking. Games were found almost instantly, mainly because I did miss the first day of the beta, so that's probably why I didn't have any issues there. I also did manage to get some gameplay with a performance overlay just to see how things were really running. My graphics card, the Gigabyte G1 Gaming GTX1070, I overclocked that, plus 105 on the core, plus 400 on the memory, and manually set the fans to 70%, and that gave a 2050 megahertz solid, almost no deviation from that. But one thing I did notice with the overlay is that the CPU usage was actually very high, even across all of my 8 threads. But that might be different with the final release of the game. Which perfectly brings me to that question, the final release, and will I actually buy the game? And truth be told, I haven't decided yet. There are a few reasons why I do want to get the game. One of the main ones is the World War I era. That's something I would really love to see, especially in a game of this level. I am very interested in playing the campaign because of the multiple stories that are available and the multiple conflicts. That's something that would be very interesting, as well as with all DICE games. They do look incredible and they do play amazingly well as well. But there are a few reasons why I'm not too convinced yet. One of the main reasons is that I'm not really a multiplayer kind of guy. I mean, I do enjoy playing multiplayers, but not so much first-person shooters, mainly because I'm not very good at first-person shooters. But there is another reason why, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it: the game is too expensive. Where I live in Australia, the Ultimate Mega Give Me All Your Money edition is $170. And that does include the season pass as well. And granted, you do get a lot with the core games and the expansion packs and all of the other DLC as well. You do get a lot, but it's too expensive. Let me take the previous DICE game, Battlefront, as an example. When it launched, and I did buy Battlefront at launch, it was $90 for the core game, and since, I haven't bought any of the DLC at all because I think it's too expensive. But I did notice with Battlefront that when Origin held its Easter sale just 6 months after launch, the game was a third of what it was at launch. And that will probably happen with Battlefield 1 as well. So, final thoughts. I did have a very good experience with playing this Battlefield 1. I'm definitely going to be playing it for as long as the open beta will be active. And when the price drops, I might actually buy the game too. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you soon.